Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Pyre on PlayFrame. And the big game! I have concerns. I don't think we've won any of our matches in this third season of the rights. We've been getting pretty shut out. It's a good thing we're just sort of, by default, always at the top of the favor list, because otherwise we'd be in pretty bad shape. Now, it's the Withdrawn who are set to be our opponents, though I don't know if I entirely trust that's going to happen, now that we have some new contestants who just aren't on the board. Even if it is just the Withdrawn, we've been just losing match after match, so I don't have the highest of hopes. This might be the season where we just take a loss, but even if that does happen, well, then we get to see what happens. So I guess it's kind of win-win. In a losing sort of way. Once more then, onto the fall of Solium. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. Does it, though? Now? We need but continue to make good on all such opportunities the stars present, as so much as possible. Then, our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people toward our cause. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and consciences, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. The never-ending wars with the High Wing remnants, the passing of more sentences of exile than ever before for increasingly more dubious causes, the burning of books, the outlawing of literacy. These are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together, we shall prove it soon enough. Volfred, sir, what of Orlek? Volfred says nothing in response at first, but then Orlek appears to have his own agenda now. We shall have to try and keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which we need to climb. Let's all rest up a bit, if possible, this night. We fly at break of dawn. Okay. Hey, who wants to talk? Oh, Tizo, you look down. Tizo seemed despondent following the confrontation with Orlek. Tizo's filled with mixed emotions at having seen Orlek again. Like Volfred, he thought for sure that Orlek had perished long ago. Tizo's angry that Orlek acted so unfriendly with everyone, and then beat us very soundly. I'm a little upset about that too, Tizo. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up into the rafters. Sorry, little buddy. I'll save some of the reading for a little bit later. What I want to do right now, though, is kind of re-examine our team, who's probably going into this, and maybe see if we can upgrade some of our talismans or something. Because this season's, like, the difficulty has definitely escalated to the point where I'm getting outpaced. And I don't know if that's just my inability to, like, strategically play at the speed the game moves, or if that is also me falling behind the curve on talisman strength and upgrades and whatnot. Well, Rookie's definitely going to be in that match. So let's bump that up. It should probably be... Among our current lineup, like, the best defenders are, like, Jodariel by far. Tizo, I guess. Bertrude somewhat as well. In terms of, like, larger aura and ability to take opponents out. The others can do it, it just doesn't seem to be their strength quite as much. But yeah, we should put Bertrude in there on the next one. Hers is already at rank 12, which ain't bad. Who else would we put in? Tizo is falling a little behind. Yeah, maybe Tizo will be the other one. Flutter and zip abilities cost less stamina. That is probably a good thing to amplify. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's probably the set we're going to go into this one with. Will it be enough? Off we go. To whatever awaits. And whoever awaits. Still not entirely confident that we're going to be playing against the Withdrawn as scheduled. But okay. Shay wants to go here, and Jadaria wants to go here. Let me check real quick. I've tried to write down everywhere we've stopped before so I can keep track. I don't think we've gone to the Ascent before. We went to the Fall last time. So okay. Shay, you win. You land amid the great heights of Mount Elodiel, at whose summit awaits the Liberation Rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the Fall of Solium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. That's the plan. The Beyond... Ooh! Alrighty. Bertrude. You are to be summoned. You bring me brief reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? Chats? I thought I told you to be gone. She is pushing you away, as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you, if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Would that sound good to you, O reader? Imagine not having access to the loathsome trinkets which I grant you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. I can imagine it just fine myself. I was once a weapon, used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him, anyway. Now I am, once again, a tool being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on, then, leave me be. Go about your business and let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. Have you been watching our games lately? I think you and I are going to be together for a good long time. Can we do a trial? Then who exactly do you have in mind? The one you asked for. This was your idea. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Bertrude. The old bog crone, then. She does have some potential, I should think, more so than most of those with whom you share that little residence. Then let us bring her forth. Soon Bertrude appears, in heed of the summons. We sense that thou hast need of us. Well, Sandra does. Oh boy, oh boy. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, crone. You answer to me here. How very eloquent. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of your more communicative friends. Now come. Oh, against a bunch of little speedies. Well, shotgun. Shotgun again. Ah, got greedy. I'm back. Okay, let's go. Boy, she can zoom. At least she can zoom. No to you. Fire! Ah, didn't work. Too slow? Oh, drat. They're so fast. It's okay, though. I only need to score a few times. Boy, they're quick. Stop it. Stop doing your whole thing. Yips. Meow. Woof. I suppose these little trials have always been pretty high difficulty, even before I was on this lose streak. But yeah, the difficulty has definitely ramped up here in Season 3. I haven't used Pounce a whole lot. For all the good it did me. Alright, got that one. Darn it. Your little slash move. I'm having a feeling that this game's, like, depth is going to outpace my ability to keep up by the time I'm getting toward the end of it. Which is not the game's fault, like, the game rules. And that depth is, like, a great thing for the people who want to, like, get in deep. But I have a feeling it's going to be sort of like RTSs or fighting games for me, where it's just sort of like okay, this rules, but this is not for me. Or like, high-level, like, play of this is not for me. The most contemptible result. On that, good crone, we do agree wholeheartedly. I would tell you not to waste my time, but the truth is that my time is right. You've said that plenty of times because I keep losing these things. Let's do better. So, like, the ability she has this weird, slightly less predictable aura. She can scoot around pretty quick. She has her shotgun blast of an aura cast. This Pounce that I don't entirely know how best to use. Yeah. Oh, that's really hard to control. Nope. Yipes. Ah, you and your explodey move. Yeah, I definitely don't know how to use her Pounce effectively. Haha. No. Drats. Wow, that I cannot believe. That was fast enough. Also can't believe they just handed me that one. Ah, you dropped it. Yeah, there's like so much depth to the play and counterplay of this game that is just a little bit too much for my brain to like access in a muscle memory sort of way. Where I can like see what my opponent is doing, react, and like react instinctively with my own like strategic abilities. Ah, you got the throw off just in time. Nope. Got lucky taking that one out. Almost. Slither slid just a little bit too far. Oh boy. It's gonna be a close one again. Nope. Ah! Got greedy. You should have gone faster. I know you could. Ah! Drats. Yep. They learned their lesson. We're gonna beat this. Nope. I'm starting to figure out the use for the jump. Just in the amount of ground you can cover. Not good for, like, precision landings anywhere, but good for just, like, getting away quickly. There we go. Okay. Finally figured out how to use it. Whew. A simple test. Undeserving to be called a challenge. Bertrude, were you not paying any attention? I would have failed you just for gloating, Crone. But these are not my rules, and your performance was sufficient. Thus, you've passed my test. Congratulations are in order, to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Phew! Good to get a little more Bertrude practice in before the big game, if nothing else. And also a new thing. What do we get? Good riddance to that mouthy wraith. Show us then what trinket she bestoweth upon us. Melith's tail. Bertrude's blast pierces through solid object. Ooh, that's quite good, actually. We're equipping that on you for sure. Let's see now. Yes, definitely. Okay. I'm gonna bump this up even further. Why not? And where's that item that... Is it this? No, it's not. Did I already use the item that gives... No, there it is, that consumable. Grants 1,000 enlightenment. Bertrude, I think it would really help me to do that. Probably. Hopefully. Oh, actually, no. Needed for next rank. Yeah, no, that's more than this would give you, so never mind. That would not help at all. Would it help any of the others going in for this, though? It would help Tizo. Then I also do want to be careful that I do not... Okay, now, Ruki's pretty far up there. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't put Ruki in. My current assumption is that, like, the ones eligible for the kind of ascension are the top 3 in enlightenment. And Jadariel and Ruki are the front runners by a pretty wide stretch. Tizo might catch up using this, but that's okay. Yeah, let's do it. Do I just use it here? Or do I use the thing? Drag to a talisman. Oh, okay. There we go. Tizo gives thanks to Haub the Swallow for watching over and protecting him. Okay. Deals an additional 10 when dousing the adversary's pyre. That's probably the one to go for. Although, after casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster than usual. That's actually probably going to be more... Like, I need to be using that more often anyway. And yeah, I think that might be the thing to do. faster respawn. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're ready, I hope. Seek the imp scribe's favor. With time to spare after having landed, you join Shay on a brief expedition to the monument of Haub the Swallow. Thanks be to each of you, 8 scribes, for it is you who have united us together in this, your most sacred tradition. The path and the outcome are the same, is that not so? But I need not ask, for I'm sure of it. And so I shall follow unflinchingly the path you've prepared for me. Her internal voice is much more like together and less scattered than her usual like verbal speech. That's neat. Soon you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Haub the Swallow has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. Hey, extra quickness. Nice. Well, someone wants to talk first. You. Shay seems to be speaking to herself again. She's unaware of your presence, or shows no sign of it, at least. Mercy. Freedom. They are intertwined. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. She's reciting passages from the Book of Rites, though, to your knowledge, she cannot read. Freedom to the worthy. The downside cannot let us all go free. Thus, freedom to the worthy. Is that not so, O Saint Triesta? Is that not the conclusion which you formed with your 7 most trusted friends? She pauses for a while, as though listening, and nods her head from time to time. Yes, I see. Well, I'm ever grateful to you, Saint Triesta, for your guidance and your presence. And I wish all of your friends safe passage there among the stars. It must be so very beautiful out there. With your wings, you can fly freely, can't you, Saint? You can visit me at any time, come and go as you please, from the stars all the way here. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. I know. And yet, sometimes, I wish I was like you, or like Miss Pamitha. But I know I am the way I am because I'm meant to be this way. And I know that you are always watching. So thank you, Saint Triesta Tethys. Thank you, and your friends. She wanders out into the afternoon, leaving you there to consider her words. In the Commonwealth, her unwavering faith in the 8 scribes would have been seen as a delusion. Such prayer or communion was forbidden. The scribes were mythical figures, but even they worshipped the stars, and it was the stars that lighted the way for the founders of the Commonwealth, or so its leaders taught. Glad I've had the opportunity to get to know you more and more, Shay. It's been good. Now, we could give ourselves another team-wide buff, but I am increasingly feeling like we need to have more valuables. You sense a potent serum here. You sense something Falcon Ron values here, and I think that's probably most important for me right now. To the Frozen Hills. Ooh. Wow, yeah, that can be sold for quite a lot. Sweet. That's great. All right. We continue. To the high road or the cistern? We have not been to the high road, so let's go there. Sorry, Bertrude. Ruki wants the high road. You sense Ruki shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. And that sounds pretty good to me. Any edge we can get. While traversing the quiet solitude on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Jamur Minimane, and Ruki happens to take notice. Hey, scribes. It's your pal and ever-loyal servant, Ruki Greentail, here, just stopping by to say hello, is all. If you're feeling generous, just thought I'd let you know. I'd sure like to get on out of here this time, okay? So, let me out, okay? I'd owe you one. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Jamur Minimane has shown you favor. Yay, Ruki. I'll do my best, bud. But that doesn't really seem to be the way the wind has blown this season. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate, before an archway of carved stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you toward his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exiles of the Nightwings, and you again, Tariq. Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than a portent of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now, they are ready for you. Then come forth. Each of you, in turn, please state your name and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait. You. She points to Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please, do as she asks, Bertrude, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. The Gate Guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you all have declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment, and beckons toward the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. Oh boy, oh boy. Not sure how this is going to go. Ron, do you sell any good luck charms? Hey, welcome back, you guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because used to be it was real bad up here, you know? I'd be up here and just wait and wait and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So, anyway, are you buying anything or what? Well, we're selling for sure. What's that? After getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. That's interesting. Let's start with a sale. Good to have a little more spending money. Like, I could see this being useful in a very situational way. Like, if you put this on like a defender type character with a large aura, and they got banished, and like maybe if they were the last one banished, maybe if they respawned in time when the opponent was nearby, near the goal, it might like save you from them scoring. But that's a lot of ifs. And I kind of have like unique talismans on everyone now, so I don't really know if I'm really only buying stuff for pages at this point. You know, why not? We'll just buy one to have spent some money. You guys have a good day out there. Thank you. Whew. All right. Let's see how this goes. Again, you have reached the Fall of Solium, where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the withdrawn, maybe in the Liberation Rite. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Volfred pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The lone minstrel directs your attention toward the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw in the sky above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of the number of the stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we are being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one, now. Thanks, stars. I needed some pressure. Oh. Zilvius horse-headed, your adversaries shall never be banished after plunging into your pyre. Rough. I really do want to get Rookie out, so I think we're going in without any of these on right now. Also, doesn't really seem like these things are doing me any favors lately. I need stars, guys. For liberation rights. Friends who want out, etc.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your adversaries, the withdrawn. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the withdrawn, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The bog dweller Udmilde. Okay, so I think I kind of figured this out a previous week, but then I forgot. So, like, Melith is the name of the location that, like, these, like, bog dweller folk reside in. So maybe, like, Udmild is the way to go with it, if we're just sort of following the pattern. Yeah, I'll try. Why not? The bog dweller Udmild appears from the shadows and reaches for her mask. We are known to be Witch Udmild. Our adversaries, they're nothing to us, or the one we serve. You all shall be devoured in the coming age, an age of strife, wrought down by the fell wings and many-seeing eyes of Islach, the astral-born. You speak blasphemy upon this sacred site, Udmild. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes. They failed to stop Islach, and ye shall arise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye are of no consequence in Islach's grand design. She dons her mask once more. Soon, we shall return unto the land which Islach shall usurp, where we shall offer him our blood and that of many, many others. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? I didn't do it. Celeste, please. We do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here? Who indeed?
Who shall return to glory?
Okay, it seems like my guess is correct, that it is the three with the highest enlightenment score. Sure seems that way anyhow. Rookie, you're up. Do your best.
Rookie.
Good choice there, chum. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you're gonna do without me. Keep losing, Rookie.
Stand with him.
I don't think much is going to change on that front. Tadariel, I think you'd No. We had a plan. We should stick with the plan.
Bertrude.
And we did just practice with Bertrude a lot. We shall lend our support to that one, then. All right, Tizo. You just got a little upgrade and everything. You can explode and unexplode much faster now.
Tizo.
Tizo seems very determined to support Rookie. Glad to hear it. Explode good.
The choice is cast.
Soon, Islach. Very soon we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye, Nightwings, we have much in store for ye. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here goes.
Commence.
All right, Rookie. Don't botch it. Nice. Fine start. I can explode through barriers now. Ah, but I am just a little bit too far away for good exploding. Good job, Tizo. Whoa, good jumps. Good, good. Haha! Doing good, Rookie. Keep it up, I beg thee. Got two of you. Awesome. This is good. Very good. And here, there's no one here, so we can just throw. Yes, good. I usually don't want to do that just because I'm very nervous spending like a second or so standing still right outside the enemy pyre where I'm very vulnerable, but on the rare occasion where I actually have the spare time to do it. Yislach, we invoke thee, for we seek thy ancient strength. Befoul our enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings. Damnation to the scribes. The invocation of Islach. Your adversary, Witch Udmild's curse, shall summon forth dark pools of banishing ichor wheresoever any exiles banished here this night. Concerning. I already have enough to worry about, you guys. Move it, Rookie. Yes. This is good. Nope. Tizo says no. Too slow. Ah! That slither is a little hard to control at times. Oh, they jumped over it with the slam dunk. Oh boy. It's gonna be close again. Huh. Yes! Thank goodness, Rookie, you're so fast with the jumps. Whew! Very close. Ah, I can't believe that got me. Oh boy. No. Stay away.
The orb.
Ah. No. We're having a very scary little match here, aren't we? Very scary indeed. Ah, I jumped just a hair too late. Darn it. No! Whew! That was so close. Didn't care for it. Now! Drat! Whew! Don't you dare!
Now then.
Gracious! No, the jump didn't work. Big drats. Good defense, Tizo.
The orb.
Get in there. Whew.
Grace.
1 point away, come on.
The rite is nearly ended.
You got it, Rookie. I hope. Yes!
There it is.
Whew.
At last.
I was very nervous.
The Night Wings proved their worth. They surpassed their adversaries in the end. Thus ends the liberation rite.
Whew.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free,
It's probably for the best.
absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Know that this affront against Islach has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine. Even without old Rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. You are definitely one of our fastest. He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle and has regained his freedom in a liberation rite. A very close one. Me? I'm gonna be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know? Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you still can hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Oh, wait! He is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
Sure hope so.
By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Well played, Tizo. Some good defense. Whew.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
You prevailed in the liberation rite against the withdrawn. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Rookie, who returns to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. He hath passed from this place, along with all his eccentricities. Tizo's trying to console Bertrude with an imp-soothing song. You wonder who, if anyone among you, shall be the next to go. Then, Volfred asks the group to gather. You sense you know what news he's about to share. Everyone, I must apologize to bring such news at this late hour, but I felt that you all would wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. Still at 53%. We'll see. He looks about at everyone before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you both. The stars above are disappearing. They seem to just be fading away, one by one, for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, though we all may harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubt that this is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, and now stunned into silence. If this phenomenon continues unabated, and we have every reason to believe it shall, then the rites shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising. Confusion, fear. Before, I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in the liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however. Our chances now are numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain, but To be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear, but it is not to be a cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again to Moonlight Alcove. We can discuss this further then. Now, please, get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail. The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time later to better understand this omen. And I think we will continue reckoning with that bombshell and how everyone reacts to that next time. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.